Good morning, boys and girls. We are doing more review today, so we'll start with our I can statement and then get started. I can represent and solve addition and subtraction word problems with unknowns or that call for addition of three whole numbers within 20 by using objects, drawings, and equations with a symbol for the unknown number to represent the problem. First, we're going to get started with a less than, greater than, or equal to review. So, an easy way to remember this is that the alligator mouth eats the bigger number. So, first we have 43 and 34. They have the same numbers, but not in the same place. In the number 43, we have 4 tens, and the number 34, we have 3 tens. 4 is bigger than 3, so 43 is greater than 34. The alligator mouth is eating the bigger number. Over here, we have 29 and 19. There are 2 tens and the number 29, but only 1 10 and the number 19. 2 is bigger than 1, so 29 is greater than 19. The alligator mouth is eating the bigger number. 43 is greater than 34. 29 is greater than 19. All right, let's get started with an I do, which means I'm going to read the problem and solve, and you are going to watch. Carl saw different animals while walking through the forest. He saw 3 snakes, 7 birds, and 4 squirrels. How many animals did Carl see in the forest? Show your work using only numbers or words. So the first thing I'm going to do is read my story problem again and fill in my equation while reading. Carl saw different animals while walking through the forest. He saw 3 snakes, 7 birds, and 4 squirrels. How many animals did Carl see in the forest? I know I'm adding because it's asking how many animals he saw, which means I need to add up all of the animals he saw to get the total number. 3 plus 7 plus 4. Show your work using only numbers or words. Since it wants us to use numbers, I'm going to use tens and ones to solve to get an answer. So I have 3 snakes, so 3 ones. 7 birds. And 4 squirrels. Now I'm going to count up all of my ones to see how many animals he saw total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Carl saw 14 animals total. Another way we can solve this is by combining and making a 10. So if you did not want to draw out your ones, you can make a 10 very easily. 7 and 3 make 10. I start with 7, the bigger number, and count up 3. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then all I have left is my 4. 10 plus 4 equals 14. Carl saw 14 animals total. All right, this problem is a we do, so I'm going to read the problem and we are going to solve it together. A first grade class did a survey to see what kind of pet kids like best. 17 students chose dogs and 8 students chose cats. The class says their data shows that 9 fewer kids like cats. Do you agree or disagree? Explain. First, I'm going to reread my story problem and create my equation, and then I want you to pause the video to solve. A first grade class did a survey to see what kind of pets kids like best. 17 students chose dogs, and 8 students chose cats. The class says their data shows that 9 fewer kids like cats. Do you agree or disagree? So now I want you to pause the video, solve 17 minus 8, and see if you get 9. Ready? Pause. All right, I have 17 kids liking dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And 8 students chose cats. So I'm going to take 8 away because it's saying that 9 fewer kids like cats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did we get 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, we did. So I agree with this, that 9 fewer kids like cats. All right, now this is a you do, so I will read you the problem and then I want you to pause to solve. There were 15 fish in a fish tank. 8 of the fish were orange and the rest were white. How many fish were white? Ready? Pause. All right, if your equation looks like mine, you are correct. So let's go ahead and reread our problem and make sure our equation matches up with the story. There were 15 fish in a fish tank. I know that I have 15 total. 8 of the fish were orange. 8 of them are orange. And the rest were white. It doesn't tell me how many, so that was my unknown. How many fish were white? So how many fish do we need to add to the 8 to get 15 total? I know I have 15 total fish. 8 of them are orange, and then the rest were white. So I start out with 8 orange fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I need to keep adding until I get to 15. So we'll say blue is white. And I'm going to add on to my 8 until I get to 15 total fish. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How many fish were white? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the fish were white. All right, now it's time for you to do your seesaw activity, so go ahead and get that posted for your teacher to see. Have a good day, guys.